Hey everybody, I am back with another video, and today's title is Have You Been Looking for You? I woke up early this morning and I was talking to God about some things, and He was talking to me about some things, so I decided I would share some of the things that I got from Him in this video. And I spent a lot of years and a lot of my life looking for myself in other people and in relationships, whether it be friendships or whether it be a boyfriend. And I always connected myself with people that reminded me of me because it's where I felt like I was comfortable. And rather it be one thing about them or two things about them or a lot of things about them, I was always trying to find myself in other people. So this person may have had that, and this person may have had this, and this person may have had that. And collectively, I saw me. But they were never the complete package because I'm the package. But I didn't realize that until I met God. And as God started to show me who I am, and when I started to find myself in Him, I realized that I was forming connections and friendships with people that I have nothing in common with, and I didn't really understand that. So, because I now know who I am, I no longer have to surround myself all the time with people that I feel like are walking around with pieces of me in order for me to feel whole. So, if you're ever looking for yourself or looking for your identity, God is the only one that can give that to you. You're not going to find it in other people. You're not going to find it in relationships. And when I was in college, I met this guy. I started dating this guy. And he was like the boy version of me. Like, you ever met your match? Let me know if you ever met your match. For me, that wasn't really a good experience, but in him, I saw me. He was sweet and I was sweet. He was loving and I was loving. He was kind and I was kind. He was funny and I was funny. You know, he kind of had an attitude and I kind of had an attitude. So falling in love with him was easy because I felt like he was a reflection of who I was at the time. And I think sometimes that's where we get caught up because we let relationships validate our personhood, or we let friendships validate our personhood, or a job or a degree. But who I am now, my identity solely came from God. And I moved into my own apartment about 2 years ago, and my family isn't close, my friends weren't close, and this one guy that I was dating, like, I feel like God took him out of my life, and I spent a lot of nights asking, like, God, why am I alone? Like, there's nobody around. Like, I've been praying for friends, I've been, praying for a community, I've been praying for all of these things, like, why am I alone and by myself? And I feel like God has now shown me that He wanted to reveal to me who He called me to be and who He made me to be without the persuasion and opinions of other people, friends or a boyfriend. He wanted me to know who I am without distractions. He wants me to be able to stand on my own without being swayed to the left or swayed to the right, based off of what I see in other people, or, based off of what I think I should be or who I think I should be, but who He called me to be and who He made me to be. So, if there's anybody that's struggling with identity or finding yourself, because I'm 23 and, these are the years where we do those things, I encourage you to seek God, seek Him and ask Him who you are and who He made you to be, because you're not going to get your identity from social media or a relationship or a job. You're not going to get your identity from any of those things. And I think that's one thing that the quarantine has taught a lot of people. We were stripped of all of the things that could validate us. Clothes. You had clothes that you couldn't wear because you're in the house. You know what I mean? Like, you got your hair fixed, but you can't go nowhere because you're in the house. You got your nails done, but ain't nobody gonna see it because you in the house. So, who are you when you don't have any of those things? Who are you when there's nobody around? Who is the person that God made you to be?